Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, it went absolutely wild last night. I've got news on Iran. I've got news on Roslyn Capital. I've got news on everything. Smash the like button if you're ready. Share the stream. If you're on X, please go like and retweet the post for the live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Smash the like button, share the stream, buckle up.
In the borders, I'm a gold and silver stacker on the run.
Yes.
The globe till the treasure's done.
Yes.
Join the crustacean nation. Yeah. Free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden, silver stacker never alone. Never. Every dream turning into stone. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Free silver and gold for all.
And Kyle says, remember the day without the bot. You guys, the bot is back. He's alive. I revived him last night. 4-3 is behind us. We're going to be live here in just 7 minutes and 45 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news. You're going to watch the markets open. Please tap the like button if you're ready. Only 6 more to 50 here.
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine 'em up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in 7 minutes and 10 seconds, covering the breaking gold and silver news. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat. Crazy things are happening right now on the charts. We're about to break it down here soon. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session. We're going to watch the Shanghai Open. We're going to talk about FOMC minutes. Well, there's so much happening today. We're going to talk about the collapse of the ceasefire. We're going to talk about your precious metals IRA. Some people are definitely in trouble. We're going to be breaking it down to help you read the tea leaves. If you're still stacking, if you're unshaken, put unshaken in chat. No Okie Stacker, Dom has not gotten soup. If you've got the intestinal fortitude to see the way through, if you're buying the dip, if you're still stacking, I want you to put still stacking in chat right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live here in just 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. Smash that like button. Let's go, let's go. Thank you, Okie Stacker. Okie Stacker is doing an airdrop of soup. If you're a hungry crustaceans, if you're in need of soup, put I need soup in chat right now and hold your bowl up to the sky. Okie Stacker gifted 5 memberships. It went to Steve. It went to Armando. It went to Wrong. It went to Eternal, and it went to Billy. Congratulations. Say thank you to Okie Stacker. Enjoy that soup. Wow, and Oli Stacker said just crossed 100 ounces of silver in my stack. I am unshaken. Guys, can we get a round of applause for Oli Stacker for breaking 100 ounces? That is such a major new target there. Let's go, let's go.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold.
Thank you, FGK Stacker, for gifting a membership. That went to Crafty.
Shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow.
Let's go. Yes.
International stacker chasing that mill.
Let's go.
Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Thank you so much, Amina, for that DJ and cat. Look at that guy go. Wow.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International, stack 'em that mill. So hit that sub,
Hit that sub. Yes, yes.
You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 3 minutes and 10 seconds here, breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX open day trading session up. We're going to watch the Shanghai market open up. It's about to be on. Smash that like button if you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Only 47 more to 100. We got 200 people on. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat. Who's still stacking? Break it down now.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Who's ready?
Party night and day.
Okay, guys, let's get this popping. Let's do a crab dance right now.
Gold and silver.
If you're ready, drop a crab in chat right now. CRAP, not a CRAP. I better not see any poop emojis, especially the golden ones. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Silver, who wants it all?
Who wants it all?
Mega gall.
I don't think you guys are ready for the Mega God. I don't think you're ready for it.
Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Join the party night and day.
Do you guys want a baby Mega God 75K? Should we do one sooner? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 1 minute warning. We're about to be live breaking down the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Do you want the old school intro? Do you want the little kid? Do you want the crab migration? Let me know right now in chat what you want.
The crew, the shell brigade.
Do we do a big show intro? What intro do you want, crustaceans? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Your claws up in the sky. International
Let's go.
stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Dance with me.
And why Vern is ordering from Hero Bullion today? That's mega. Oh no, that's Kyle that's doing that. Wow.
Dance with me.
Guys, maybe we should just really kick this intro into full gear this morning. Maybe we should do a special limited edition big show intro. Who wants it?
Welcome to the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States. Competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the four-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
One stacker on a journey
to find
silver.
International Stacker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where, yes, I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. We dropped back down to the low 69,000. We are at 69,297 subscribers. 3 more subscribers again till we're 69,300. YouTube is nuking a lot of old inactive accounts, and they keep whittling me down. But what is not whittling me down is the price of gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to break down what happened overnight. I'm going to break down what caused this crash. I'm going to break down if we should all be panicking and running for the exits. We shouldn't. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I'm going to be breaking it all down here this morning. So if you're ready, smash a like button. We're only 15 likes away from 100. And I did want to thank Okie Stacker for gifting those 5 memberships. And don't forget to check out Okie Stacker's business. He sells gold backs. Check him out. Red Dirt Reserve LLC. You can put your link in chat there. Okay. So silver overnight hit a high of 61.08, a low of 58.06. It is currently on a red candle of 58.70, down 2.14%. Gold similarly hit a high of 4,134.16, a low of 4,040. It is currently on a red candle at 4,061.15. Gold to silver ratio is moving sideways at 69.07. And whoa, Steven in chat is saying he is soupless. If you are soupless, let us know in chat. And is no soup Dom in chat? She definitely needs soup. The big La Bamba here, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, hit a low of 66.89, hit a high of 68.56. Closed on a red candle, 68.24. We will be watching this market open back up here shortly. That will happen at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At that time, we'll come back to this chart, and I will ask you guys if you're Team Green or Team Red. But before that, we're going to be covering the breaking news, and we will be entering the danger zone here together on the COMEX. It's every morning from 8:15 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the bankers traditionally like to attack us with their little algorithmic action. Let's go like this. So we're going to be doing that as well. Now, we are just a minute and 10 seconds away from New York taking over the trading session here. So you're going to start to see the volume increase a lot. But what happened last night? What happened last night at 4? With all this volume increasing, I'm about to break it down right now. So smash the like button if you're ready. If you're enjoying the stream, I'm about to go into the breaking news. And let me go here to the first one. Now, remember, the president is currently in Turkey for a NATO summit. So that's why it happened around 4 a.m. So here we go for breaking news, guys. This is what happened overnight while you were all sleeping. Major escalation. Trump declares Iran is cancer. Ceasefire officially collapsing. Overnight, U.S. forces struck 80-plus Iranian targets. We're talking air defense radar, missile sites, command centers, and the IRGC boats there. Wait! Is this an IRGC?
This boat is coming.
Guys, is this really an IRGC boat?
Guys, he's gonna hit the boat. Oh, this is not good.
I was attacked. This is on the Nile River. Was that an IRGC boat? No, it was an industrial salesman. But IRGC boats in response to attacks on commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. The strikes came after Iran backed attacks on 4, possibly 5, commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump declared the ceasefire MOU is effectively over, calling Iran cancer that must be cut out. Iran's foreign minister accused the U.S. of violating the ceasefire and warned neighboring countries not to assist. Iran claims it retaliated by striking U.S. bases in Bahrain and Kuwait and shot down a U.S. drone. The Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth was supposed to be in Israel today, but that trip has been canceled for the Secretary of War. Oil prices surged over $4 on renewed risk to critical energy checkpoint, and silver and gold got smashed. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. I want to play the president's own words. Now, guys, this is not a political channel. I cover geopolitics, so please keep the political statements out of chat. We are covering the events that will impact gold and silver, and we focus here on gold and silver, the stuff that unites us all. Here we go. Let me know if it's a okay level, if you guys can hear it, please. His own.
Is the ceasefire over? Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
It's a very interesting question. To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll speak to our negotiators. They want to negotiate. They're good people. Steve Witkoff, Jared Kushner. But they have to come back to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a waste of time dealing with them. They're liars. We make a deal. And if I make a deal with him, we have a deal, and he goes out, he talks. We make a deal. Everyone's agreed. No nuclear weapon. We make a deal. They go outside, talk to the press. They say, we never even talked about it. There's something wrong with them. They're cuckoo.
They're cuckoo, but are they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Do you guys remember that commercial? So anyways, that happened around this time, and wow. We had a major reaction, so let's look what happened when that happened. When that happened, we had a big rapid increase in the DXY. This is the dollar index. Remember, when the DXY goes up, that puts negative bearish pressure, downward pressure on gold and silver. When it goes down, it puts positive bullish pressure, upward pressure on gold and silver. It doesn't mean they always move inversely, but they do a lot of times. Now, Dow Jones yesterday made an all-new intraday high of around 53,293. Right now in the futures, it's down 584 points on all. This breaking news. But look at oil. We were like 68. Look at oil. If only I bought oil last night. Look at this. That's CL1, U.S. oil, WTI, crude. This is Brent. So basically the inverse of what we're seeing on silver and gold. So should you be panicking? First off, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs. Am I panicking? No. Am I happy because I'm about to be at the Fun Coin Show and I can try to back the truck up as much as I can? Although I've already expended a lot of my dry powder this month, I'm going to scrape together whatever I can and try to load the boat at the Fun Coin Show. So if you're buying this dip, what I see as a gift, let me know. So this downward pressure, you saw the inverse on DXY, you saw the inverse on oil, etc. And remember, on the way down like this, it can be accelerated a few different ways. First off, the bankers, those slippery little salamanders, can pile on. Secondly, when there's rapid moves like this, there's stop losses that are triggered that create additional selling pressure that can send it even lower. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to take it. I'm going in.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Okay, so I got more news here to cover. Bad news for crypto or just political posturing. This came out this morning from Bull Theory. Breaking, India's central bank just called for a complete ban on cryptocurrency. The Reserve Bank of India wants policies leaning towards prohibition and is calling for all banks and financial institutions to be completely barred from holding. So, first they essentially banned gold and silver, putting taxes so high can't come in. Now they're trying to ban crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, they're trying to prop up their failing currency. If you want to know what's going on in India, go to my website, internationalstacker.com. It's an awesome resource. You can see the live metals price anytime during the day. Gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio. You can see what markets are open even when I'm not live. But, you can also see the Hidden Horde. Guys, this Saturday is the next Hidden Horde in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to have a meet and greet for subscribers inside. If you want to attend that and you haven't gotten the message, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. It's inside the Fun Coin Show. It's free to get in. I'm going to have a meet and greet. I'm going to give away swag and some silver, and then we're going to have the Hidden Horde sponsored by Hero Bullion, 5 ounces for you to find in there. I'm going to get it all in video. It's going to be great. And shout out to the sponsor of the channel, Hero Bullion. If you have not gotten the 5 ounces of spot yet, now is your time. It is under $300, $293.64. That is shipped free to you. They're actually taking a loss on this because it's free shipping. Think about that. It comes in a really cool orange satchel, high quality rounds, and they've got all kinds of other deals if you want to add to it, stuff at and below spot. I do believe the premiums on 90% are going to return, and people are going to be upset They didn't take advantage of it, so check out herobullion.com, and I am pinning that link in the chat right now if you want to pick up that starter pack. Hold up. Come on. Pinned. Okay. Next piece of breaking news here. This is from NBA Economics, ladies and gentlemen. Massive volume seen at new December COMEX gold call strikes. 6,000 and 8,000 calls have entered the chat. So guys, remember, we've been talking about the lottery tickets at $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 strikes by the end of the year. There's like 33 or 4,000 here. There's like 28,000 here, something like that. Well, look at this. 9,000 just added to $8,000 gold strike. What this means is by the end of the year, there's people betting that gold will be $8,000. So there's $8,000. Here's a $6,000 call. There's 3,000 more to that. So are these just people with lottery tickets? Are these industry insiders? What do you guys think? And guys, if you're on X, formerly known as Twitter, make sure you're following me at INTL Stacker. International would not fit. If you want the breaking news anytime, day or night, and please like and retweet this stream, I would appreciate it. How did you guys like the thumbnail this morning? Is silver making you crazy? Okay, this is a big one. This is a big one that you need to share far and wide, ladies and gentlemen. Urgent. Precious metals IRA holders need to check this now. Roslyn Capital has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and it's getting wild. According to court filings, 617 customers are allegedly owed more than $60 million. The company allegedly sold rare and specialty coins at extremely high markups, paying sales commissions of 15 to 35%. Allegedly operated on a risky sell first, buy later model, often accepting payments months before purchasing the action metals. So imagine they got slaughtered, guys. They would sell something, get all the money, sit on it, and not buy the coins till later. Sometimes that would work for them and go down, but with the recent price action, they got absolutely slaughtered. Their capital deficit now exceeds $60 million. Here's the critical alert for precious metals IRA holders. The company's own chief restructuring officer stated in court documents, the debtor no longer possesses any inventory of precious metals, coins, or bullion. Roslyn's metals IRAs are also allegedly under SEC investigation. Here's your action step, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a Roslyn IRA or outstanding order, contact your IRA custodian immediately and demand written proof that your metals were purchased, allocated, or are being held in your name in an approved depository. This is a painful reminder that counterparty risk is real. The more middlemen between you and your physical gold and silver, the more important it is to verify exactly where your assets are held. Now, if you own any precious metals IRA at any company, this is a good reminder to check to make sure you're safe. Make sure it's self-directed and that your metals are held at an independent third-party depository and not dependent on the dealer remaining in business. If you guys remember, I interviewed the CEO of American Alternative Assets, 6 months ago, whatever that was. And the number one question I asked him, if you go out of business, what happens to my metals? And with that company, it was safe. But with others, it's not. So if you hold an IRA, contact that company, asking them that question, where are your metals held? This is a painful reminder. Counterparty risk is real. The more middlemen between you and your physical gold, the higher the danger. Major warning, your IRA in danger. Roslyn Capital, bankrupt. That's a big one. Whew! That's the Gainesville Coins model, says 603 AG. Take money now, rob Peter to PayPal, order later. That's crazy. Okay, here we go, guys. Now, this is one of y'all's favorites here on the live streams. On X, nobody looks at it compared to my other ones. So if you guys can please like and retweet it. I'm trying to get this series to be popular on X, but here we go. This day in sound money history, let's take a trip back to 1675, ladies and gentlemen. John Hall's Boston Mint delivered Massachusetts silver coin struck from a 217 troy ounce silver deposit received just weeks earlier. Roughly equivalent, 217 troy ounces was equivalent to a year's wage for many skilled craftsmen at the time. Before America existed, John Hall, along with Robert Sanderson, Sanderson, were striking the first silver coins ever minted in English North America, including the famous pine tree shillings. These weren't backed by promises or government fiat. They were real silver money, ladies and gentlemen, trusted because the value is in the metal itself. Over 340 years later, today, that same principle still drives why millions continue stacking physical precious metals like you in chat. Here he is right here. Here's Mr. Hall. Here's the 1652 pine tree shilling. Look at that. Wow. Except this is messed. Wait, no, that might. I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if this rendering's accurate, but it looks pretty much like that. Okay. So there's this day in sound money history. I covered that. This was I was updating this last night from my bed. I was laying in bed tweeting these out. The attacks coming in from Iran. Let's go really quick to CENTCOM and make sure there's not any new messages here. Yep, no new messages from CENTCOM. Okay. Look at this, guys. Can we shout out Sicilian Stacker? He was on a cruise. He hung this from his cruise deck. And look at the giant Mexican flag in the background. Flying our Crustacean Nation flag. Now, many of you said you would be afraid to fly this because people could search International Stacker and see the gold. So at your request, if you go to internationalstacker.com, check out the shop. We do have multiple flags here now. We have the Secret Society version of the flag, and we also have the Battle Crab flag edition as well in OD green, as well as the full Monty here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're coming to find the Hidden Horde anywhere, and if you find it and you're wearing any of this Hidden Horde gear, you're going to get a special bonus that's worth more than the $29.99. I guarantee it. Woo! How's everyone doing in chat? Is everyone having a good day? And look at this interesting kind of reversal here on silver, and it's also propagating to gold. We're going to keep watching that. One thing's for sure, guys, today's going to be absolutely wild. And you know what else is wild? We are literally only 15 likes away from 150, and there's 600 of you in here. The next 15 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 5 years.
It's science.
It's absolute science. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick on X, formerly known as Twitter here. Blue Shadow, thank you for putting out the stream. Thank you, Variable. Saying buy the freaking dip. Eric says, I have yet to see a date. See a date mean a damn thing. What's this for? Oh. Okay, well, it's fine, Eric. Just keep waiting. Cheryl, thank you for saying silver. Shotgun Susie, thank you for putting out the stream. Thank you, FGK, for putting out the stream. That's a 351-year delta, says Variable. What is this? I've been trying to tell you this is why there's a shortage of helium. Thank you, Shotgun Susie. I will watch this later. Thank you. I will watch that later. Blue Shadow, thank you for putting that out. Okay, we're all caught up there. Let's go here. Let's refresh this. Look at this. Over 600 billion wiped out from precious metals in the last 90 minutes. This was 2 hours ago as Trump said the Iranian ceasefire is over. But so that was right after President Trump said that. That was here. But look at here. What is going on? Are we about to push higher? What I can tell you is we are about to enter the danger zone. We are about to enter the danger zone here in just about 25 seconds. Are we going up or down? What do you guys think? I would normally hit a baby gator here, but I want the prices to stay low. I'm going to be flying to the Fun Coin Show tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Wow. When does the FOMC? Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a little bearish. I think, Victor, like I said yesterday, I think they're going to try to interpret it as a hawkish tone, but I do think rate cuts are coming, which in the end will be magnified bullish for gold and silver. $2 p.m. 2 p.m. today. That is the watch out situation. Guys, if you check out the website, internationalstacker.com, you go to news blog. Every Sunday evening, usually, unless I forget, which I did this time, I do the weekly watch outs for the whole week, what you should be watching for gold and silver, what could move the prices. And today, Wednesday, is the federal FOMC and minutes for June. This is probably the most important scheduled event this week, ladies and gentlemen. The minutes provide a much deeper look into the Federal Reserve officials and what they're thinking at their most recent policy meeting. Investors will be searching for clues about inflation, interest rates, and whether policymakers are becoming more or less concerned about the economy. Because gold and silver don't pay interest, changes in expectations for future rate cuts can have major impact on precious metals and rate hikes, too. I should have said both. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the danger zone immediately to a red candle here. We're going to keep watching. And Douglas says we're going to 50. Do you guys agree with Douglas? Do you think we're going? What do you think is more likely? We go to 50 or we go back to 60? Put it in chat right now. What do you think is more likely? Okay, let's look at chat. 603 says, I've been stacking physical helium for years. Not sure if I'm doing it right. Just keeps getting lighter and lighter. I love the pun there. Crispy Bacon says, I just heard that Turkey dumped a bunch of gold for diesel. Is that true? I haven't heard that, Crispy Bacon, but it's possible. And Turkey's been doing that a lot lately. Just they're in trouble, their currency, everything. It wouldn't surprise me if they did it. And I will research this after the stream. But when they sell their gold, a lot of the times they don't sell their gold. They don't move it. It stays in their vaults. They just do like a swap on it. They like hand over a check here, you know, not a rain check. What are the checks you get when you like check your coat? You know what I mean? They'll hand over like a check, paper like that and be like, okay, you own this. And then they flip it back. So a lot of the times it works out being like that, but I will research that after the stream. Variable says I stack Xanax. And guys, with the thumbnail today, is silver driving you crazy? It shouldn't. You shouldn't have to stack Xanax. Remember, this is a mid to long-term game. These little daily moves, this instability with Iran, this is all just noise. Eventually, you'll look back at and laugh, but no reason to stress out. I look at these as opportunities. I don't get upset. I see opportunities to stack more, and I keep building my little crab nest with shiny things. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but that's how I approach it. That's the look I'm looking at it with. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what more breaking news is going on this morning. Look at this, Eric Young. Remember, King Kong, he is on the ground in China. I follow him. He's got great intelligence on metals in China. And he's saying new benchmark. A new gold price benchmark called HAU is now live on Bloomberg, aiding price discovery efforts in Asia. Ongoing initiatives, the broader package, Yuan Liquidity, Bond Connect enhancements, Delivery Connect with Shanghai Gold Exchange, plans for Yuan Gold futures, tax incentives, and storage growth targets continues to be promoted. Whoa. Guys, I'm telling you, China, thank you so much, Andrew, for those jewels. Thank you for those jewels. I appreciate it. Remember, I really believe what we're seeing in China, ladies and gentlemen, is the groundwork for a gold-backed yuan. I believe it's coming quicker than we think. That's going to be a direct challenge to the dollar hegemony around the world. What's going to happen? We'll find out together. I'm looking. Okay, we got that. I'm just looking for breaking news for you guys. Oh, another piece of news is one of the ships Iran hit was Saudi Arabia's tanker. One of their ships got hit. Look at this. I'll research this later to confirm, but Czech National Bank shows its gold reserves increased by another 1.6 tons in June. Guys, as wackaloons on the internet are telling you that you're dumb for stacking, it's dumb. You should be doing other things. Central banks around the world are still stacking gold. Do as we say, not as we do type scenario there. Now, here's a post from Rashad. Let's look at Rashad. He's a technical analyst. I love his stuff. A lot of people hate his stuff. He gets smacked around a lot, but he keeps posting. So look at this. He says, my 7K gold target likely to be materialized by year 2026. Previous 70% rally took place within 160 days. If a new cycle started last week, then another 70% would take gold to 7K by the end of the year. Do you guys think this is possible, 7K by the end of the year? If you agree with him, put agree in chat. If you don't, say, yeah, right. U.S.-Iran confrontation is the eternal tool to manipulate precious metals, Bright Rashad says. Precious metals are selling off to form a higher low. Should hold here, says Rashad. Come on, silver, do it. This was, 5 hours ago? So he wants silver to break out of kind of this descending wedge formation he's kind of drawn here. And that's at 60.86. That would be, no. Yeah, 68, something like that. Okay, so we covered Rashad. Let's go back here. Let's go back to the chart real quick. And we are in the danger zone, guys, but we're holding pretty well here in the danger zone. We're back above the 50 simple moving average. We're a little bit below the 200 on silver. We're back above it as well on gold and a little under the 200 on gold. And guys, if you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe. Not only can you see a big show, which some people say it literally changed their lives. Some people say you haven't lived until you've seen one. But I've got the Mega God. Now, here's the thing. This is over 100 ounces of silver. I was planning to do this at 100,000 subscribers. And when we came up with that plan, I was getting like 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers a day because that's when the price of silver was going crazy. We were going to be there within a month or two. Things have obviously slowed down because of the price action with silver. Now, if the price action kicks up a notch, which I think it will, and it starts going absolutely insane, we could get to 100,000 subs in the next month or two. Now, here's a question for you. Should I put in a safety net for us? If it stays slow for subscribers, should we do the major Mega God 100K, but also do a baby GA, a baby Mega at 75,000 subscribers, which is only about 5,000 subscribers away? If you want a baby Mega at 75,000, let me know right now. And what we can do is we could do a baby Mega where I give away a bunch of this. And then we keep stacking it. We replenish it for the 100K Mega as well. Again, over 100 ounces of silver in there I'm giving away. Over 100 ounces of copper. We got some gold in there as well. So if you want a baby Mega at 75, put baby Mega. Now remember, this is not a GA. This is not a giveaway. It's a little side quest. It's a little bounty, okay, to get Dom Soup. Now, what is Soup? That means a gifted membership. If your gifted membership goes to Dominatrix Vaughn, you win everything in here. Now, I have two items that are not physically in here, but they are in here. They're just in the mill. A 1/10 ounce gold Eagles in here that you could win today if you hit it. A Canadian maple leaf is in there. Also, too, this Hungarian silver coin I dropped in there the other day. Also, too, this silver coin from a coin show in Prague. Ferdinand II from 1624. That is in there. Also, too, this, what is this, a quarter ounce? 10th ounce, maybe, 999 struck homage to an American Silver Eagles in there. We got a Crustacean Nation battle flag in there. We've got this 1 ounce copper bar in there. And you're going to be able to pick a patch from the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade, the 160th Crab Store. You're going to pick one of them. And also this gold-plated IS stamped soup ladle is in there, as well as a battle crab flag. So that bounty, ladies and gentlemen. So let me look back to the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. A lot of people want a baby Mega. Everyone make sure live is read. Oh, thank you, Ralph. A lot of people want baby Megas. People want me to add something to the bounty. Wait and see what the summer and war holds. Yeah, well, if things pick back up crazy, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it at 100K. But if they don't, I'm thinking we'll do a baby Mega at 75K. I don't want you guys to have to wait too long without silver. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to do something wild. I'm about to do something entirely wild. I'm about to do something insane. Should I add this to the bounty? This is a Japanese silver bar from the 1800s. They say, don't call it samurai money. Well, samurai used to put these in the hilts of their swords. Should I add this Japanese silver bar from the 1800s to here, to the bounty? You have 3 seconds to tell me to drop it. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Who's getting that bar? Wow. Oh man, my coffee is low. Now, who thinks I should drop this silver bar into the bounty? If you think I should put the silver bar on the bounty, say drop it. Now, if you said drop it, you would have gotten scammed. This is a fake silver bar sent to me by one of you who got scammed. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to protect yourselves. You need to do it now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the crustacean nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And I just got back. I did a clandestine Raptor run. I ran to refill my coffee. Now, sometimes I do hidden clandestine Raptor runs like that one to refill the coffee. But if I got to go to the bathroom, sometimes I have to do a Raptor run. And I lean forward. I shift my center of gravity forward. I recluse my arms up kind of into a T-Rex fashion to my core. I lean forward on the balls of my feet, and I literally trot. I trot across the house as a Raptor to accomplish whatever I need to quickly. Okay. Bam the Trader says, told you we're going back down to 58. Might even hit 55. I called this shit. Yeah! But Bam, you didn't know. Okay. Okay. Bam, did you know that the ceasefire was going to fall apart? Because this move happened when President Trump called it. So yeah, you called it. But I think you got a little lucky, Bam. I think you got a little lucky. But maybe you didn't. Maybe you knew. Maybe you're a clairvoyant. So if that's the fact, you think we're going to hit 55? What happens after 55, Bam? Let me know. Lee Glass says, does Dom have to be present in the live cast for the algorithm to select her? No, she doesn't. Anyone can get soup, so she can still get soup even if she's not here. Crispy Bacon says, hey, doesn't an AI tech bubble pop mean silver goes, since compute tech producing goes down? The world isn't used currency anymore, so what's up? Look, would it affect silver? Maybe a little bit, but data centers are still existing. Data centers will still be built. Solar panels will still be built. Self-driving vehicles and EVs will still be built. So could it possibly affect some of the demand of silver? Yeah, maybe. Maybe a new data center never gets built because of it. But even if that happens, we are still in 6 straight years of silver deficit. That's not going to get better. We'll be in the 7th year soon, and demand keeps increasing. I literally just did a post just the other day. Look at this. Every day they're finding more ways to use gold and silver. And I forget where it was, but they're using paste. They're using it in glue. There's so much stuff. So could it possibly affect it? Yeah, possibly. But do I think it's going to be major or sustained or reverse the deficit we're in? No, I don't. Because remember, we were in a deficit before AI and all this stuff was a major player, a major thing like it is now. So that's my opinion there. Mario says, how does one get in line for soup? All you got to do is be here, Mario. But Mario, the next time somebody gives a membership, hover your mouse on it and there's 3 dots. Click the 3 dots and make sure you have your account enabled to receive gifts. I think it comes enabled that way, but some people found it not to be. So just make sure your account is enabled to receive a gifted membership. Oh, I missed a membership during my Raptor run. Thank you. Hold up. Thank you, Okie Stacker, for gifting a membership. I think that's the one I missed. Thank you so much, Okie Stacker. Is that the one I missed? Hold up. Oh, man, I can't see it. Let me know if there's another one I missed. I cannot see it. I cannot scroll up. Bam Trader says, look at the daily timeline. Look at the price action back in November. The price action is questionable, says Bam. I believe you. Guys, Bam the Trader is rarely wrong. What? Daniel says people are injecting gold into their bodies. A bodybuilder just died doing that. Okay. That is if that's true, that's definitely a story. Let's see here. Oh my. Okay. Let's search for gold. Get out of here. I don't see gold. Okay, I'll have to research this later. I'll research this later, but if that's true, that is definitely a story I'm going to cover. Do not inject gold into your bodies. And John says, wow, Mrs. IS and Rat Stacker must be having a blast living with the... Oh, they do, John. They do, John. Sometimes a little too much fun. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of the... So the next shoe to drop here, the big La Bamba, is going to be the Shanghai Futures Exchange. This is opening in just 27 and a half minutes-ish here. So if you guys think we're going to gap up Team Green, put Team Green in chat for Shanghai, put Team Red. We're definitely going to be covering that. I put gold in my knee replacement, says Okie Stacker. I have gold in my crowns. I have 2 gold crowns. I posted a video. I was like, guys, it was a ridiculous amount. I was like, I paid like $1,000 for 2 grams of gold. Did I get ripped off? It was a video like that. That was a fun one. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. This Day in Sound Money. Thank you, Greg, for putting that out. Okay, let's refresh that. And thank you, Chris Simic, guys. Get your bowls in the sky if you need soup. Now, the person who asked me before, hover your mouse over that gifted membership by Chris Simic. You see the 3 dots on the right. Click that, and then check your gift settings. Thank you so much, Chris Simic. Congratulations to Jacob, Scott, Niall, John, and Picky, and Nikki. Say thank you to Chris Simic. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll see you all in the next War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. I hate to say it!
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
I can't believe I dropped that, guys. I can't believe I dropped one of my favorite pieces of silver everywhere. I'm literally trying to fill this satchel up with the Japanese silver and gold bars. The problem is I keep giving them away to you. That's the problem. How am I ever going to fill that sucker if I keep giving them away? I wouldn't have it any other way, Crustacean Nation. Thank you so much for being with me this morning and supporting the channel. Dutch Murphy says, I was late. Did you figure out the reason for the BRC? Yes. At this exact time, Dutch Murphy, when we got smacked, when we got punched in the lip, right here is when President Trump said that the ceasefire was essentially over. Here's the post here. I'm not going to read it again, but basically we struck 80 targets overnight. Iran said that they're a cancer that needs to be cut out, and he said in his opinion the deal is off. So that's what happened there. That is what happened there. Christian in chat says, sounds like a good problem to have, IS. I know. Littlefoot says, where can I purchase one of the Samurai Silvers? If you search Japan Bujin Silver Bar. So if you search that, I'll drop that in chat. If you just Google that, you know, you can get them on eBay. You can get them on Etsy. Now, here's the thing. There's big ones and there's little ones, so be careful. if you see a really good deal on them like this, these are the small ones. So let me show you. So see silver, there's the really small ones and there's the big boy. Notice I dropped the big boy for you guys. So when you're buying these, if you're finding a really good deal, it means it's the small one. Okay? So they're still cool, but keep that in mind. So you can get them on eBay, different bullion dealers. I like to buy them at coin shows because I find I get the best deals at coin shows. Okay. I'm not dropping it. No! I already dropped one. I wonder what's going to happen in Iran today, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, canceled his trip. That means, things are popping off. There are boo and shoe. 10 boo is 1 shoe. Yeah. I think it's the opposite, hyperfixation. I think the shoe are the smaller and the boo is the higher. Yeah. Yeah. So the boo is the big one. The shoe is the smaller one. So the highest is a Ryu, followed by the boo, followed by the shoe. Boo shoe. It'd be nice if they had pictures. But essentially, a bunch of these small shoes equal a boo. Betty Boo. I just remembered a joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Boo, boo-hoo. Don't cry. You guys remember that? Gosh. Okay. I stand corrected. If you see Richard from Harry's at the Fun Show, ask him about Golf Oban. I will, hyperfixation. Sicilian says, I've been crying boo shoe all night after the crash. That's funny, Sicilian. Man, that might be the pun of the stream there. 603 says, $1 million idea. We fundraise a China pilgrimage to silver mines of Peru. Buy a bunch of Dore directly from the source. Bring it back, and a few members refine crabs to share. Whoa. Craig here, commander of the 42nd Battle Crab, says, I thought a bunch of small shoes equals a closet. That could be. You will always be our boo, says Littlefoot. Okay. Yeah, Iran said that they targeted 85 sites. So the funny thing is the CENTCOM officially released that we hit 80 sites. So then Iran came out and said, well, we hit 85. So funny. Hyperfixation says gold, sorry. He's a massive Japanese gold bar. Yeah, I've seen those. Those things are cool. Here's the gold versions of those guys. The Japanese gold bars. That's the gold versions around here. There's the small shoes and the big ones, but they're not called shoes and booze, I don't think. They're called something else. But these are what's called electrum. So they're a mixture of silver and gold is called electrum. So these are the gold versions of them. Speaking of Japan, Japan's 10-year yield hits 2.8. So guys, we got big problems. What was that? Big problems in Little Tokyo? What was that? Was that like a Jackie Chan movie? I don't quite recall. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit this morning. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The next financial crisis may be starting in Japan. Japan's 10-year bond yield has surged to its highest level since 97. The Bank of Japan is reducing bond purchases. The government is planning massive new spending. This is fueling fears of a yen carry trade unwind, which could force Japanese investors to sell foreign assets, including U.S. treasuries and bring the capital home. Why stackers should care? Weaker foreign demand for U.S. debt and rising global yields, long-term pressure on the dollar, bullish tailwind for gold and silver. So that was the first article on Japan. I did one more on Japan. Here. America's biggest foreign creditor just made a massive move, ladies and gentlemen. Japan, the world's largest foreign holder trader of U.S. debt. We're talking 1.2 trillion with a T. They had a net sales in quarter one, a low of 29.6 billion. March alone, 47.7 billion. Main reason, raising Japanese government bond yields are pulling capital back home. Rumors of large treasury sales that happened yesterday, I've been able to unverify them, so I'm still treating that as speculation. But why stackers should care, we just covered that. Ladies and gentlemen, I work hard to bring you these articles that you could check anytime, a day or night. When is the danger zone? Big trouble in Little China. Oh, we passed the danger zone, but Shanghai is opening here in 18 minutes. 18 minutes until Shanghai opens. That will be the next danger zone, so to speak. Wow. Okay, I got to change the song. This is way too slow. I need to get pumped up here. There we go. There we go. And Finger saying this might be a classic shark fin attack here. Does anyone know where I could get some silver at spot? I sure do, Steve. First off, you can head right over to HeroBullion.com, proud sponsor of the channel. It is pinned in chat. 5 ounces of silver at spot. This is the starter pack. If you've never bought this from them, even if you've been a customer for a long time, you can still get it. Down to $293.46. Shipped to you, free shipping. Also, if you click on their deals, they've got 90% silver at and under spot as well, depending how much you buy. Check them out. HeroBullion.com. I believe the gold-backed digital coin Gold Bix is coming soon to replace the dollar. What do you think? I never heard of that. But I do think digital currency is coming. But I think they're definitely not going to try to back it with gold and silver so they can deficit spend. There might be an illusion of that. But I do believe a digital currency is coming because why? Max control, max taxation. Yeah, that's not going to be good when that happens. But guess what? They're going to roll it out. Every American's going to get a free wallet. You're going to have a little stimmy in there, like a $250 seat in there. Everyone's going to be dancing in the streets. Meanwhile, it's the biggest trap ever. You're not going to be able to buy and sell at a garage sale without getting taxed. Yeah, so that's what I think is coming. Okay, let's go back here. Futures slide, oil jumps after Trump declares ceasefire over. Now let's check. Let's close this. Let's check Dow futures again. Okay, we're only down 419 points, so we've gotten back about 100 points there. LBMA is adding more to their coffers. They were low for a while. They were in a major danger zone. Trump did not repeat his statement terminating the Iran deal with Iran at the NATO summit. Market reaction, it went back up. I don't know, guys. And Nostra House of Gold said Hegseth cancels the trip to Israel. We all know what that means. That's what I was thinking. This song right here, I like this song a lot. Look at this. This is one of the strikes from CENTCOM. Here's a variable says, buy the freaking dip. Guys, if you're buying the dip, put dip in chat right now. I'm planning to. I'm hoping the price will stay low going into the Fun Coin Show. Christian says, just got my hand on American Silver certificate. Pretty cool. Won it from the mobile coin stream. Cool guy. Yeah, that is neat. That's a neat piece of history to have there. How long has Dom needed soup? Dominator. How long has it been going, guys? Has Dom been eating soup for about a week now? Rick Harrison got it. Chris Simic got that bounty. That was epic. I think it was Chris Simic. Chris Simic, did you win that bounty? I forget. I think it was Chris Simic. 10 days, maybe, says Littlefoot. Dom, the president said that the peace deal is off with Iran. That's what happened there. How do you buy 2026 quarters? Banks, credit unions? Yeah. Silver tripping, go to banks and ask for rolls of quarters and ask for any new ones that came in. Look at that. Gary AU bought the dip, just got 11 ounces. Nice. Nice. Wayne says IRGC are fanatics. There's no negotiating with fanatics. Yeah, I agree with you. 603 says, will be interesting to see if dealers at Fun Show actually drop their prices or just raise their... I'll let you know. I'll be reporting live. I'm sure there'll be a little of both. There'll be some dealers that can't afford to sell at the lower prices because they're not hedged, and there'll be some that are hedged that can. I'm guessing that will be. And Steven in chat is saying soupless here still. Steven is soupless. Poor Steve. Poor Dom. Dom, we already played the song once this morning and you missed it. Oh, if you guys haven't heard about this, there's a building that's was under renovation in New York City, a major skyscraper. And look, the supports are collapsing in it. They're thinking that the building could collapse. It's a big deal. Look at that. It's all buckling. I would not have been wanting to shoot that video. And whoa! SH is making it rain. That went to Rim Dog. That went to Stormy Wind. Nice. It went to Homestead. It went to Free as Can Be. It went to Maple Leaf Numismatics. Nice. It went to Dove. It went to Scott, Lex, Andrew. It went to D9, Delilah, Prospecting Coins. 2. It went to Doug. It went to Daniel. It went to Joan, James, Generic Player, Gorbix. Congratulations. Say thank you to SH. Thank you so much, SH. Check out your new custom channel member images, and I'll see you all in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. And I hate to say it.
Sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Poor Dom. And there's Finger saying, make sure to smash the like button. Yeah, guys, we got 650 people watching. We're only 50 likes away from 300. That would be only half of you. I know we could do it. We're almost there. The next 50 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 6 months.
It's science.
And guys, smashing like helps so much. So much more than you could ever imagine, just clicking those few pixels. I do want to thank everybody that supports the channel. If you super chat, if you gift a membership, if you became a member, if you gift jewels, all that helps the channel out so much. I couldn't do it without you. I do want to thank all the channel members, especially all the Diamond Claw members you see on the screen right here. I did update this. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. And a question for everyone in chat right now, even if you're not a member, who has Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
Who's got them? I Poop 7 Color says I reached 34 ounces of silver, 8 kilograms of copper in 4 months. Stacking is addicting. Congratulations to I Poop 7 Colors. That is mega. Thank you for the jewels, the Silver Hermit, and Littlefoot. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you again, SH, for that. I did also want to thank, who else? Okie Stacker and FJGK Stacker for gifting memberships earlier. Thank you guys so much for your support. You are all, dare I say, mega. So I think we pretty much voted, right? You guys all want a baby mega ga. So a baby mega at 75,000, and then we'll do the full-blown mega at 100K. Is that what you guys want? Put baby mega in chat if you agree. The videos are too loud? Are my videos too loud? Brian said they're too loud. Like, the No Soup for Dom is still loud? Let me know. Wait, did I hear you say we can do the 5 ounce at spot deal even if... No. You can only do the 5 ounce spot deal once at Hero Bullion, but many people think if they made another order already, they can't do it. So if you've been a customer of Hero, but you've never bought the 5 ounce deal, you can still do it. That's what I was saying. The videos are quite a bit louder. Hold up. Let me see here. One second here. Let me do a test. 1 second here.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup.
How's that?
Good
Is that
soup.
good? Is that a good level? If that's better, put better. in
No
the
soup
chat.
for you.
I think that's better there. I updated my computer, like a bunch of settings, and then like stuff got jacked. I'm sorry. I'll make it better, I promise. Excellent. Okay. So let me fix a couple more. Hold on. Let me fix that. Hold up. Is that one bit perfect now? Put perfect in chat if that one's perfect. Let's fix the baby.
Okay, I'm gonna
gator.
try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah.
Okay, I think I at least fixed those. Let's fix the diamond claws.
Diamond claws. Diamond claws.
Okay, are those better? Okay. Core 3 just joined up with Iran and issued a strike on the IS computer. No! Guys, look at this. We're getting a nice little build-up as we are about to do the open of the Shanghai Futures Exchange here. So we are just 6 minutes and 50 seconds away. What do you guys think, Team Green or Team Red in Shanghai? We close at 68.24. We're trending up. We're about $9 and like 80 cents or something difference. Are we gapping down, gapping up, or going sideways? Let me know in Shanghai. IS Brother sells hearing aids. You know how it is. I am not going to ever sell hearing aids. No one of your next live can you have soup with slurping sounds. It would definitely help those who need soup want soup. Whoa, slurping sounds. I don't know. Yay, way better. Sorry, didn't want to complain. Yeah, guys. No, tell me. If things are too loud or too soft, I need you to tell me. After the stream, I'll try to correct the rest of the sound levels to the same sound levels we just did. I will do that at the end of the stream. Ralph, if you could put that on my list, fix all the levels at the end of the stream so I can make sure to do that. Yeah, unless we get a good pop here, I think we may be gapping down here in Shanghai. That's what I'm thinking. You can be Team Red without hating gold and silver. It's fine. Is your coffee fun? Is your coffee fun before Shanghai Open IS? Is your coffee fun? I guess my coffee's fun. Guys, for those of you who don't know, grab some Mrs. IS coffee. Sip like a king crab in the morning. You guys demanded it. Brewed from Mrs. IS, the secret blend passed down through generations of crustaceans. We've got the medium roast. We added the dark roast. You got a 1 pound bag, whole bean or ground. Sip like a king crab, Mrs. IS coffee. And I'm pinning the link to that in chat if you want to sip with me in the mornings. There are reports that it makes your shell 30% harder and your claws 20% sharper. Oh, is my coffee full? Yes, it's full. It's full. Okay. We are just 4.5 minutes away from Shanghai opening. Let's check a little bit what you guys are saying on X. Okay, nothing new there. Let's go here and see if there's any breaking news to cover. Mike D says, to answer your question from yesterday, yes, 150. Oh, 3 times 50 was, okay. So Amina almost beat you, because I think she did 2. So guys, the all-time high for one person gifted a membership, what we were asking yesterday, was Mike D. On that legendary day, that first day the whole John got no soup for John movement started, he gifted 150 memberships just on that day. Wow. Thank you for that, Mike D. And thank you, Amina, for yesterday. That was wild. You did over 100. That was crazy. Trump says that both sides in the Ukraine war wish for a settlement. In the end, we still don't have... Oh, wait, what is this? Okay. I'm trying to get breaking... Oh, wait. Okay, we got like 3 minutes. Okay. We're about to watch Shanghai open here. Della Silver says, how was gold and silver trends during Desert Storm? Do they crash during the... I don't know specifically during Desert Storm, but I could tell you normally gold and silver would move up. Sometimes it was like a 30-day, 45 delay day, but usually it was a flight towards safety. What's going on in this current trend? I don't know. Is it because people thought it was going to be a short-term thing, not long-term? I don't know. But we are seeing some differences now in the past, but I do believe the pop for silver and gold are coming. During the Iranian crisis, that was like 45 days it took, so we're just got to buckle up and see what happens. Remember, history does not repeat, but it oftentimes rhymes. I beg to differ. I'm making soup right now listening to you, and my name's John, says Imagine Dragons. Whoa! Well, guys, Imagine Dragons, John is making actual soup as we speak. Are there any crustaceans in chat that are hungry that would like a bowl? Let me know. 2-minute warning here. 2-minute warning. Japan's borrowing costs soared to a 30-year high on debt fears. Guys, it's not good in Japan. And that could definitely bleed over to us. Thank you, Amina, for the flying flag. Okay, we are 1.5 minutes away. At 1 minute, I'm going to issue a danger zone alert. And I'll make sure I got the level on that good. $15 seconds till a danger zone alert here. Where's Soup John? I don't know, Conjuring. He's probably out doing something. We'll probably see him on later. Okay, I'm officially issuing a danger zone alert. 1 minute till Shanghai opening here. Okay, I think I got that level perfect. I think the danger zone level is perfect now. Okay, we are 1 minute away. What are you guys? Well, let's see here. Now we're moving down. Yeah, we're gapping down for sure. Guys, it's not going to be pretty. I need you all to grab your battle stations. Put on your armor. I'm just deleting this. Put on your armor. It's about to get ugly, but it's okay. It's often darkest before sunrise. 30 seconds away till we get a giant BRC. I'm calling it now, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Here we go. This is gonna hurt. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Whoa, look how big that was. You could drive a Mack truck through that thing. Look at that. I know we got some truckers on here right now. We could drive all your trucks through that gap. So we gapped down to 66.27. That's like a $2 gap to a green candle. We're going to see what happens here. Now, guys, we are just about 29 minutes away from the stock market opening, the Dow. After yesterday making an all-new high, we're down about 455 points pre-market. What do you guys think? Should I keep streaming for the stock market open? Let me know right now. I like big gaps and I cannot lie, says Christian. That's funny. Homage to Sir Mix-a-Lot, if you didn't pick that up there. Okay, let's go here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Mike D just gifted 50 memberships. Crustaceans, get your bowls in the sky now. Get your bowls in the sky ASAP. Soup is falling from heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, the 160th Battle Crab Soar is doing an airdrop right now of soup. Get your bowls up. Oh my goodness. Dom, did you get soup? Everyone's getting soup. Get your bowls up. Dom, did you get soup? There's still soup falling. Keep your bowl up. I need you all to put your bowls over your head. Put your bowls over your head. It's literally raining soup. Did Dom get it? Did Dom get soup? Dom, are you there? Dom, did you get soup? Oh my gosh!
Please, sir, I want some more.
Taste the soup.
Good soup.
No soup for you.
What the hell?
Wow. Mike D, thank you so much. All you crustaceans that just got soup, I need you to say thank you to Mike D. I need you to check out your custom channel member emojis. And I'll be seeing you all in the next war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. Poor Dom, no soup. Wow. Thank you, Mike D. Wow. Roadkill says, I'm getting the bounty. Roadkill says they want the bounty. Master Blaster just gifted a membership. That went to Emery. Emery, say thank you to Master Blaster. Whoa. This is absolutely insane. Thank you so much. You guys want that bounty and you want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
Thank you, William Posey, for the jewels. 603 says, reminder to plug the Discord. So you guys, I do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. It's fun. You can go on there. You can share your stack. We got some new moderators. We got some new admins in there to revitalize it. And 603 just posted multiple links for silver below spot in there. So it's a good place to go find deals. Check out the Discord. Roadkill gifted a membership. That went to Brent. And William Posey answers back and gifted a membership. That went to Jan. Say thank you to William and Roadkill if you got those memberships. And guys, don't forget, check out, if you missed the Battle Crab drop, my DCT, which stands for MyDreamComeTrue.com. This is Hoya Guru in chat, channel member. He bought 12 of these. He's selling them on eBay to raise money for charity. He has one variant. So if you're interested in these, go check it out. He's got the auction info, the information on the charity. So go to mydct.com if you want to get a Battle Crab and support something, support charity. I'll put that link in chat for a little bit. Hold it up. Let me pin that link real quick. Bang. I thought that was pretty cool of him to do. And look at that, guys. In chat, the Lentz family life is literally pleading for soup. The Lentz family chat is desperately pleading for soup. Breaking. Trump says he may strike Iran again tonight. Okay, let's try to verify this. And Master Blaster just gifted a membership. That went to Jotbox. Congratulations. I'm looking. I'm trying to confirm that. It must be in an interview, but there's a rumor that Trump says he might strike Iran again tonight. But thank you, Master Blaster. Congratulations, Jotbox. Make sure you say thank you. Next Exit finally got soup, ladies and gentlemen, and he's making it rain on Colin Hunt's TX. Thank you so much, Next Exit. Coins Hunts. Make sure you say thank you to Next Exit. And RD says there's a no soup conspiracy as Rooster makes it rain a membership, and that goes to Joel Nielsen. Congratulations. Whole lot of soup flying, ladies and gentlemen. But I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
Good soup.
No soup for you.
I Poop 7 Colors is saying, how do you know if you got soup? Your color would change to green. So if you want to know if you got soup, just chat in the chat. If you're green, it means you got soup. If you ain't green, you didn't get it. Steven says, oh, the soup thing is better than standing on a corner with the will work for food sign. There you go. If you guys have no clues about the memeology on this channel has very deep channel lore. Go to internationalstacker.com. Literally click on the channel lore. I break it down for you. There's a video moment for each meme on this channel and a detailed description of what it is. Even the rise of the crustacean nation, the missing link, all the stuff, the soup for John. So go check it out if you want more info. No soup for I Poop, says I Poop 7 Colors. Wow. You guys are on fire today. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 22 and a half minutes away from the stock market open, and the Dow is currently down nearly 500 points. So that's going to be a very interesting open there. Master Blaster says, how many can you win? Only one, Master Blaster. Wait. Do you mean membership? Master Blaster, explain it to me. I'm not sure I understand your question. How many can you win what? If you mean membership, you can only get one gifted membership. And then if it expires, you could get more. Hermit Camper here says, I like the day in history post. Thank you, Hermit. Make sure you retweet it and post it on X so it gets support. It does not. That post is one of my hardest posts I do every day. It takes a lot of time and research. And it gets some of the least interactions on X. But I do it because you guys love it on the live stream. But if you could help me get popular on X, I would appreciate it. Yeah, Master Blaster. So yeah, if you're a member, if you get soup, you get soup. It's a gifted membership for 1 month. And you can't win soup again until that expires. Then you could win soup again. I think that's what you're asking. Are crackers provided to use with the soup? No, Silver Pug. It's just soup. I'm sorry. When are the Fed's minutes published, please? I think at 2:30, 2 or 2:30 p.m. today. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern today, we should see it. That is a watch out situation. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter here. Trump said Iran violated the agreement every day. I mean, that's basically true. War off, war on, or war on, war off. Gold on, gold on. Let's go back to here. This is Shanghai. We had a major gap down in Shanghai. Bam the Trader says, see, we go to down to 55 price action, and November 25 was crazy. Says Bam. Alan Pratt says, thank you, guys. No Soup Dom says crab dance and it will rain soup. What, Dom wants a crab dance to make it rain soup? I don't know. I don't know if it would. Hyperfixation says, I deleted my Twitter in 2015 and never looked back. Kind of hate it. I'm considering getting X just to support the Crustacean Nation. Well, if you decide to, Hyperfixation, you are welcome. Come aboard. And Lewis just dropped crab dance in chat. It's time for a crab dance. Drop a crab in chat right now if you're excited. We are just a merely 19 minutes away from the stock market open here, and we could see some wild price action, ladies and gentlemen. If you get soup, you will get a notification and email, says Boy Grammy. Oh, yeah. Good point. So not only will you turn green, but you will get a notification email. That is true. Thank you for that. So will the war starting back up lower silver prices? Joe, normally it's a flight to safety, but since the Iran war popped off, yes. Escalation's been negative for gold and silver. Peace has been positive. So let's hope that something pops off. It can be run quick. And people are dropping poop emojis. Ah! Yeah. We got poop in chat. The Buffett indicator suggests U.S. stocks have rarely been this expensive. Texas announces 2026 gold and silver commemorative coins. We have covered that on this channel. I usually cover things once and move on, but sometimes I'll cover some stuff multiple times, depending. Guys, I'm just trying to see if there's any breaking news before stock market opens. Bear with me. I'm trying to find you guys breaking news as we speak. President Macron, remember, he just had a coordinated attack on him the other day. He's in Syria, and a complex coordinated attack, multiple explosions took place outside of his hotel, but he had already left to go meet with the Syrian president, so he was not there. He's fine. But Macron of France, the president's saying, Iran's attacks break the ceasefire agreement. Let's go back to the charts here. Did you cover China's new central gold trading section? I did, West Texas, but I'll cover it again. You guys know me. I'm like those commercials with the app. There's an app for that. I literally am like, oh, there's a post for that. China Central Bank. Okay, hold up 1 second. Uno momento. I just gotta find it. Oh, really quick, look at this. So more uses for silver. Nano silver for CRISPR gene editing and makes it more precise. Reversible glue, revolutionizing e-waste, and paste cooling for the next AI generation chips. So that's some new uses for silver. But let me answer your question, the question at hand. One second. Here it is. For West Texas here. Is China quietly rewriting the global gold market? A new analysis suggests China may be laying the groundwork for physical first gold ecosystem outside the traditional dollar-based system. Shanghai Gold Exchange expanding its role in physical gold pricing and settlement. Rising yuan-dominated gold financing and trade settlement. Basel III encouraging greater institutional demand for allocated physical gold. Global banking rules that favor allocated physical gold over paper claims. It's a tier 1 asset. Gold vaulted settlement infrastructure expanding across BRICS and the Belt and Road nations. So this is not what you asked about, but that supports it. Let me find the one you asked about. Hold up. That's not it. Hold up. We're getting there. It is crazy how much I post, guys. Sometimes I even amaze myself. Man, I just posted that. Where is it? Yes! Here we go! What is China preparing for? Another gold move raises eyebrows. Another major piece in the puzzle just dropped, ladies and gentlemen. Hong Kong just launched. Its long-awaited gold clearing and settlement system. It just launched. The first gold settlements are scheduled to take place yesterday on HKEX. And HKEX is waiving the gold futures fees for an entire year to encourage participation. 11 major banks are involved. We're talking HSBC, JP Morgan Chase, those slippery little salamanders. UBS and several leading Chinese banks are expected to take part. This isn't just another exchange launch. It's another step in Asia's steady build-out of a physical gold infrastructure. Over the past several years, we've seen record central bank buying, China expanding the gold market infrastructure, trading and settlement outside of London and New York, efforts to reduce reliance on a U.S. dollar in international trade. Coincidence? Or are these pieces slowly coming together for something much bigger, a.k.a. a gold-backed yuan? Don't forget, also, India just started pricing their own gold and silver on their own spot prices, so don't forget about that. I see a lot of people dropping poop, but no one washing their hands afterwards. That's dirty, says Brian. Wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
How dare you?
Okay. I'm not green. I need soup, says Lady PM. Guys, Lady PM is hungry for soup alongside No Soup Dom there. Okay. Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications or you're missing out. And we are just, wow. Guys, we are literally 21 likes away from 350, 600 people watching. I know we could do that as we're waiting for the stock market to open in just 12 minutes here. Know your history, guys. Thank you, Lewis. Know your history or you're doomed to repeat it, some say. Finger says, new members, be sure to consider reviewing your gifted membership to stay active and get the opportunity for member-only posts, giveaways, and special offers. Thank you, Fingers, for putting that out. That is totally true. Oh, here we go. This is an update from
And
Trump.
so we hit him very hard last night. Very, very. I'll probably hit him hard again tonight. I'll give him a little warning. We're going to hit him hard tonight.
Probably going to hit him hard tonight. Wow. U.S. Treasury yields soar after Donald Trump says the ceasefire's over. I'll read that article later for you guys. Wow. Guys, so much is happening. So much is happening. I'm trying to stay on top of it, all of it. So you guys have all the tea leaves you need. And SGT says, when does Amina's no clothing required rule change take effect? No!
How dare you?
You must be fully clothed in the war room, SGT. Make me green, YouTube, please, says Orva Davis. Wants soup. I've had too much soup, says Christian. I'm thinking the soup isn't gluten-free. It gave me hot ropes. Ow! Ah! Just drink some Mrs. International Stacker coffee. That will help you stay regular. Okay, Dow futures. This is what we're waiting for next. Just 9.5 minutes away. We are down 500 points. Futures for the Dow. DOW. Hey guys, make sure you subscribe. We are 6 subscribers away from another big show. Some say if you haven't seen one, you haven't lived. Rooster says, I may have missed it, but when's the next War Room? Rooster, normally it would be Friday evening, but I'm going to be at the coin show. So I think I'm going to do an audible on the second War Room this week. The first one I did was Monday morning. I think I'll do one maybe Friday at the coin show, sometime midday or afternoon. Or maybe Friday I'll sneak to a theme park because we've got the annual pass because we're Florida residents. So maybe I'll also do a channel member only live stream from inside one of the theme parks, like Star Wars Land in Hollywood Studios or something. Maybe I'll do that. Let me know what you guys think. DCA and market manipulation time, says O-House. Oh, yeah, O-House, you know it. Michael Newman in chat says, I came across a video last night. I'd like you to watch and give your opinion. I will. Email it to me, the link, Michael, internationalattacker@gmail.com. Guys, if you ever see news stories or articles that you want my take on, just email it to me. You don't even have to say anything in the email. Just email me the link, and then I'll review it. Some people do that. It does help when we all kind of have our feelers out there so I can see everything that's going on. Dropping the Mic says, I hate to say it, as it's more combat for our troops, but we need the RGC gone and the civilian government in power. Just my opinion. Better for medals. Yeah, totally. Dropping the mic. Dropping the mic. Literally just dropped the mic. Pray for President Trump's safety. I pray for, yeah, definitely pray for the president's safety. All of our leadership, no matter what side of the aisle they're on, we want everyone to be safe. There's no room for violence in politics. And if you think there is, there's something wrong with you. Good news for Sound Money, says Porridge. Thank you. Okay, here is this guy, Speaker of the Islamic Iran's Republic. Major MOU violations by the U.S. violating Iranians' adjustments in the Strait. Persistent threats of further strikes. Reinstituting oil sanctions. Attacks on southern Iran. Continued Zionist aggression. It is so funny. It's such a clown world. Like, Iran will hit and strike and blow up civilian ships. And then when the U.S. responds, the U.S. is violating the ceasefire. The era of bullying and extortion is over. It leads nowhere. We don't fold. Wow. Buckle up. What is that called? What is it, guys? What's the acronym? Is it FAFO? Around and find out. Oh, I misspelled that. Sorry. Okay. I'll read this later. The MOU only lasted 3 weeks. Thanks for playing, says Nostra House of Gold. The bloodbath continues in South Korea and Japanese markets. And guys, are we about to see a bloodbath? If you think we're about to see a bloodbath in the Dow, put bloodbath in chat. It's down 443 points right now. Boy, Grammy says, you take care of you. Have fun at the show. Don't stress about it's all. We will be here. Thank you, boy. Thank you, boy, Grammy. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you being a channel member. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think guys, I think we're about to see a dang bloodbath. So let me do this. Let me go to the Dow Jones and let us merge this. Perfect. Here's silver on the left. We'll watch. I'm going to make this bigger so we can see the Dow Jones side. I'm going to make this smaller so if there's a massive gap up or down, we can see. We're set up there. White knuckle bearish market says I focus. Early Maya channel member says bloodbath. Looks like a mean dump to 55 says Bam the Trader. Guys, Bam the Trader has a pretty good record. William Posey has to head out. Good to see you, William Posey. Look at that, guys. Junk silver 90% at and under spot from Hero Bullion. West Texas just put the link in chat. I will pin that in case there's any takers. I think a lot of people are going to look back and be like, why did I not get 90% at and under spot? Why did I not? I'm a big believer in 90%. I've got, I think, over 1,000 ounces of it. I was thinking about making a video. I have 2 coin counters now that count 90% silver. I was thinking about like doing a video that would be fun about like counting coins, or maybe a live stream like counting 7,000 dimes or something. Do you guys think that would be fun? If you think that would be good, do it in chat. If you want International Stacker, you could send me your login info and I can go live for you while you're busy at the coin show. Well behaved, I promise. No! Now, guys, I did want to highlight something here, and this is not a dig at SGT. Never put punctuation at the end of the tag, because if you put that, it cancels out the tag. I was lucky I saw that. I only saw it because I noticed he now has the crab wearing a crown. So if you wanted to, if you got breaking news for me, question, concern, or you want me to see something, just tag at International Stacker. Make sure not to put punctuation at the very end, because it will not turn it orange. And then I'll miss it. Then you'll think I'm ignoring you. I called it back on the 6th, says Bam the Trader. You did do that. You did do that, Bam. To be honest, $50 looks scary. Even maybe 48 price action looks scary, says Bam. 90% silver has been the majority of what I've been stacking this year, says Chris. My local coin shop has been selling to me 4 mil ever since silver crashed and the refiner stopped taking it. Awesome buys. Christian says, can you buy silver at a Canadian local coin shop in US dollars? Would it be a good profit? I've never looked at that. Maybe. I've never really looked at that, but Christian, yeah, if you're going to another country, definitely look at if it would be better to purchase in the local currency or US dollars, and see if they'll even take US dollars, because some might not even take it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 25 seconds away from entering the danger zone for the Dow. What's going to happen? It's down 465 pre-market. Are we going up or down? Let me know right now, ladies and gentlemen. And we are just 10 seconds away from a danger zone warning here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm issuing a danger zone alert. Red alert. 50 seconds away. What's going to happen? Grab your battle stations. Are we going down? Are we going to be like Flow Rider and go down? Okay, here we go. 30 seconds till a big smackdown. It's coming. I feel it in my bones. If you're having fun, guys, please smash the like button. We're only 48 likes away from 400. 600 people watching. The next 48 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 4,000 years.
It's science.
The bad news is not transferable. So once you croak, unfortunately, it goes away. But if you survive to 4,000, you're going to get that good luck. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dow is open. A major gap down. We do have a gap down in the Dow. BRC, big red candle. We're now down 525 points. S&P's down 40. NASDAQ's down 500, well, 142 now. Bitcoin's down to 61,800. Oil is all moving up, guys. 73s and 74s, except for Brent, that's at 78. Dow Jones now down 570 points. S&P 44, NASDAQ 133. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Enough is enough, has had enough, and they are pulling the red card on the Dow Jones Industrial. Wow. Drop the mic says Dow should be closer to 48. Look at this. Big old gap. See what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to refresh that. I'm going to go back to the chart. Yes. Bada bing, bada boom. Sorry, I'm just doing some fixing on the back end here. And guys, we got 89 gifted members this stream. Thank you so much. If you want one last No Soup for Dom song, we got to get to 100. That's 11 away. So we have a chance to play the No Soup for Dom song one more time at the end of the stream here. There goes my retirement, says Okie Stacker. Ah!
How dare you?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
There's the red card from Ann Gaynor. Thank you, Ann, for those jewels. Brian just gifted 5 memberships. Crustaceans, get your soup bowls up. That went to Big Farmer Guy, went to Donnie, it went to Mr. Dave, it went to Cloud, and it went to Paylo. Congratulations. Say thank you to Brian McQuillan for those gifted memberships. And there comes Lee Glass with Nick. For Nick. Nick, say thank you to Lee Glass. We're 5 away to the No Soup for Dom song. 5 away. Can we make it? Dow Jones is now down 544 points. S&P's down 41. NASDAQ 96. Oil is all going up, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. No Soup Dom is starving. Is she going to cannibalize the crustacean like the Donner Party eventually?
They are behaving very badly, as they have for 47 years. And
Can you guys hear
we
this?
hit them hard last night after they launched. They launched a couple of. You don't have to know about this. You got stuff.
I don't know if that was loud enough. Could you guys hear that? Let me know. Someone's asking about gold. Let's go to gold. Hold up. Gold's actually on a green candle, 4,078. Silver's on a green candle, 5860. Dow Jones is on a major red candle, down 544 points to 52,372. O-House is 100-ounce Inglehart's at spotted SD. You can buy a few hundo. I really think think once the shop stops selling at or below spot is when we know the bottom is in, says O-House. Go back here. Look at that, guys. Ora Davis needs soup desperately. Okay, it was loud enough. Okay, so let's keep seeing what he says about Iran.
You don't mind. But they launched a couple of drones and one rocket, one missile, and at chips, because they were in the Strait, which they have every right to be. And so we hit them very hard last night. Very, very hard. Probably hit them hard again tonight. I'll give them a little warning. We're going to hit them hard tonight. But we'll see how it all works out. No, I'm not happy with them. You know, it's like, for instance, we'll have a meeting and we'll talk about the denuclearization of Iran, because that's what the war is. It's not a war. It's really the denuclearization of Iran.
Guys,
we'll
I
have
do
a meeting
believe
and we'll
Iran
talk
had a
about
nuke.
just
They were
that.
totally
Because my whole thing
Israel, for
it's not
sure.
about
All the
regime
other
change.
people.
It's
Do you
not
guys
about
think
that.
that
Although I
the
think
nuke
it's
had a
regime
nuke
change when you
if they
knock
had
out the first
I think
group,
if they
the
had
second
one,
group, and now you're the. I think that's.
I do. I lived in that region, guys. Don't forget, I lived in Saudi Arabia for nearly 10 years. And the thing a lot of people don't realize, I'm going to break it down for you right now. There's 2 sects to Islam, Shia and Sunni. The Sunnis are control most of the Arab world. You're talking Saudi Arabia is Sunni Islam. Why is that important? The majority of the big spots, locations that are the most holy for Muslims is in Saudi Arabia. You're talking Mecca, Medina, and a few other locations. So that is under Sunni control. Those same locations are holy to Shias. Shia, you're talking about Iran, parts of Iraq, a little part of Bahrain, a little part of Qatar. So you've got Shia and Sunni kind of clashing. That's happened for over 1,000 years. They both want to control the holy sites, okay? So you've got thousands of years of history driving this, people wanting to control geographical locations in the Middle East because of religion, okay? So this is something that's not going to be solved. It's not going to be solved. It's going to go on and go on and go on and go on. But how can it be solved to a point to where it's not impacting the rest of the globe, like Strait of Hormuz, right? So that's the whole discussion here. So you've got a lot of fanaticism tied into this, and the current regime in Iran is extremely fanatical, and they do want Saudi Arabia. If they had their way, they would take out the Saudi government. They would move in and take over those holy sites. So just keep in mind, this isn't just like from our Western lens, okay? This isn't just people are mad at people, they can make deals and move on. This is 1,000+ years of something that's happening and something that's going to continue to happen. So we got the two sects, Shia and Sunni. Sunni control the most holy sites for the most part. Shia do not, but Shia want it. So that is what we're dealing with. And by no ways is that a diss on the Muslim religion. I'm just breaking down what's going on, what's happening, and how difficult it truly would be for a lasting peace in the Middle East. Thank you, Chris, for gifting that membership. And that went to Silver Scientist. Wow. We got a scientist member. That's amazing. And we are only 4 more memberships away from triggering the next No Suit for Dom video here. Are we going to hit it? That's the question. Turn off the power to Tehran for a night. We have the weapons of short circuit power lines. Easily repairable show of force. Yeah, maybe dropping the mic. But here's the thing that people don't think of, and I think of this because I used to work in emergency management, helping cities, states, and country prepare for, respond to, and recover from disasters. If you turn off the power, think of the implications. Hospitals, ventilators aren't working. IV pumps aren't working. You would literally have a bunch of people in hospitals die. You'd have people that are home, that are on ventilators at home or other critical medical equipment. So it's easy to say turn off the power, but then you impact a bunch of innocent civilians, right? So it's a very fine line to walk on, like, how do you make max pain for a regime to give up, but impacting the local civilians the least? There's always collateral damage in war, but you want to reduce that as much as possible, right? So shutting off the power, yeah, that would be very powerful, but a lot of innocent people would suffer from that. So you got to keep that in mind. It could happen. You never know, but yeah. Egbert Bootwhistle says it is important to explain Shia and Sunni split. Yeah. So the Sunni, yeah, thank you for that. So Egbert Bootwhistle hit it on the head. The Sunnis believe Muhammad is their prophet, and the Shia believe it's Ali. So both believe a lot of similar things, but in terms of who their prophet is, who they follow, there was a split there. So thank you for that, Egbert. It is okay, I got that. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Forget it. Let's do one last No Soup for Dom.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Here's the soup.
Good soup.
No soup for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be live again at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to cover the craziness that happened all day and what's happening. I'll go live before then if something crazy pops off. So smash a like button, subscribe. We're about to go, and thank you, dropping the mic for those jewels. We're about to go Crab Raid Kalilo live. When we get there, enjoy the music, flood the chat with crabs, smash a like button. Thank you all so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. As crustaceans together, we are stronger. And I'll say CYOTNO. Catch ya on the next one.
Chrome in the moon, your vault feels thin. We came for the shine and we came to win. We are taking your silver. Hey, give it up now. We are taking your silver.
I am never going to financially recover from this.